Hello, welcome to IK Tutors, and we are about to go over a HESI question. Okay. So the question states, write 145.5% as a decimal. All right, so this is part of a class of questions that you can be asked on the HESI, and it focuses on testing you to see if you understand that there's something called a ratio value. A number can be a ratio value, and there are four ways you can write this ratio value. And those four ways are as a percent, as a decimal, as a fraction, and as a proportion. Right. So these four formats are all of the same type of number, a ratio value. And for that reason, you can easily move between any two of them. I can go from percent to decimal to percent. I can go from a fraction to a decimal or a decimal to a fraction. I can go from proportion to a fraction or a fraction to proportion and anything else in between. So we can interchange between two of any four of these, right? And this is what they're testing you to see if you're going to do. So you're going to see questions like go from write a percent as a decimal, or write a fraction as a decimal, or write a decimal as a percent, or write a proportion as a fraction, right? All of these we can go back and forth through very easy. So I'm going to go over two of them on this video, and then we'll go over the other two probably on another video. But for this one, let's use this example first. Let's do this one. Write 145.5% as a decimal. So there's two steps we can do for this very quickly. Step one is, and we're going to do this. Step one is we start off with 145% here. Whoops, sorry, it's 145.5%. We start off with 145.5%, right? And we're going to do step one, which is drop the percent symbol. So we're just going to get 145.5. Step two is we're going to shift decimal two places left. So if we go 1, 2, the decimal point will be right here, and our answer is going to be 1.455. And this is the answer we look for in the multiple choice option for this question. And that's it. Okay. Now let's look at another form of this question. Remember, the testing to see if we know how to go between these four formats for ratio value. So now this one says write 3/4 as a decimal. So we're going from a fraction to a decimal. This is just one step. Really, it is. You're just going to divide the numerator of 3. So we start off with 3/4, right? And this we can just divide the numerator 3 divided by, we do this on our calculator, the denominator 4. If we do that, we're going to get 0.75. And this is the multiple choice answer we should see, which answer we should select from the multiple choice option for this question. It's that simple, guys. Because these are just all forms of the same type of number, right? We can move between them in relatively either 1 to 2 steps, right? The only the only exception to this is when we have to go from a decimal to a fraction, then we have to remember the place value system to figure out what our denominator is going to be. But we'll go over that in a later video. So I hope this helped. All right. If it did, if you have any questions, please go ahead and type them in the chat, and our staff will help you out. Or you can take the option of taking a picture of this question, go to the website, you have the link in the chat, and upload it in the contact us form and then put your contact information in there, right? When you submit that by clicking the green button, it'll be answered by our staff, and they'll send you an email probably like the next day with directing you to the video library, which will have a video of how to do this problem. If you just have a question about this, then type your question on the same form. You don't have to take a picture, just type your question. Or I saw the video on writing, I have a question about converting 145 degrees to 145, sorry, percent to decimal. I saw the video. I just have a question about this part. Indicate what part you have a question about, and someone will get back to you. So I hope this video helped. If it did, please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Have a great day.